In September, Father Mark and I want to start an Enquirers group. It will run for 10 weeks every Wednesday, and it's specifically for people who are interested in the church and the Christian faith, but who are not baptized or confirmed and may not be sure whether they want to be. We want this group to be friendly and informal, so we'll always have a drink and something to eat. We'll be talking about all the main areas of Christian teaching, but we also want to make sure that people get a chance to tell their own stories, especially about their personal experience of the church and their idea of God. In our society, nearly everyone has had some sort of contact with the church or some version of the Christian faith. So most people already think they know what it's all about and indeed have already rejected it. The fact is that by the time we're teenagers, most of us have been so put off by religion that we are pretty much inoculated against it for the rest of our lives. We feel we've heard it all before, it doesn't seem to make sense, so we just tune out. That's certainly what happened to me. I rejected the Christianity I was brought up with when I was 12 or 13. It was only much later, when I was a student, that I realized that there are very different versions of Christianity with very different teachings on different subjects. And I'm still deeply grateful to the people who showed me that the version of Christianity I had rejected wasn't the only version there was. Some people, of course, have been put off the church for different reasons. There are some churches which are pretty unwelcoming or pretty insulting to various kinds of people. If you're divorced and remarried, say, or if you're gay, or if you're a woman, you may have to be very careful about which church you choose to go to. At St. George's, we are pretty traditional in our style of worship, and we hold to the mainstream Christian faith. But we aim to do that in a way which is intelligent and open to new knowledge, and which respects people's individual reasoning and conscience. Our congregation already contains many people who are refugees from other churches. We accept people as they are, and we accept that we're all at different stages on a journey. Now, Anglicans are not traditionally keen on evangelizing, nor on blowing our own trumpet. It's probably something to do with British reserve, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think we do need to see that St. George's has something rather special that many people need and many people are searching for. But unless all of us take steps to tell them about that, they will never know about us. When Jesus said, "Go and make disciples of all nations," he was talking to all of us, not just to clergy or special people. It doesn't mean that you ought to bash people over the head with the Bible, or that you have to be embarrassing about it. The most effective way that the faith is spread, and the main way that churches grow, is when people are willing to tell their friends what their church and their faith mean to them, and then encourage them to explore for themselves. So we are asking you to think who you know who might be interested in our Enquirers group, and then to encourage them to come along. It's a very easy, non-embarrassing way in, and it's also without any kind of obligation. There will be a chance to get baptized or confirmed at the end of the 10 weeks, but that's completely open. The whole point is to enable people to decide for themselves what they really think and believe. Martin Luther defined evangelism as one beggar telling another where to find some bread. And that's the kind of evangelism that we can all do. So do think and pray, please, about the Enquirers group and let people know about it.